So let's talk about aspect ratio. Why not? It's kind of interesting in a way. So what is aspect ratio when it comes to video? Well, it's essentially the ratio between the width of your shot by the height of your shot. Now, standard video these days is 16 by 9. Most of us probably remember back to the old square TVs, or squarish TVs. They weren't quite square. But the old boxy TVs, they had a ratio of 4 by 3. So that was, obviously not quite square, but much more square than the current 16:9. So if you went to the cinema and watched a film on the big screen, you're likely to be watching it in 1.85 to 1, which looks a little bit like this. So it's a bit wider than 16:9. Or the ultra widescreen is 2.39 to 1. Actually, it might not be called ultra widescreen. I get a bit confused about the terminology, but they're the two most commonly used aspect ratios in film. Now, there are heaps of other different aspect ratios. You can essentially choose to produce your video or film or TV show in whatever aspect ratio you want. It's just that these are some of the standards. So the reason I bring this whole topic up is because with the advent of smartphones, and I happen to have one right here, and people started using them for photography and for filming, they often started filming vertically, because you sort of pick up your phone and you can kind of see it's just the most convenient way to pick your phone up, and you just hit record and you start filming in a vertical orientation. And so as a result of that, Instagram, for example, started allowing video to be filmed in a square orientation and also in a vertical orientation. So Instagram stories and Reels and Instagram TV are vertical. TikTok is vertical. I believe Snapchat is. I've never looked at Snapchat. I know maybe I should, but apparently that's vertical as well. And so that's all fine because those apps are designed to accommodate that type of video. But one of the things to be wary of when you're creating your own video, and creating iPhone videos is perfectly fine, is to turn your phone horizontally, because if you want to fit it into your YouTube window or watch it on a TV or watch it on a computer screen, it's going to be much more pleasing to watch it in the landscape orientation. So just remember to do that, because I think that's an important thing. It's a much more pleasing way to watch video. So in summary, don't get too caught up on aspect ratio if it's not your thing. If you just choose to pick up your phone and start filming, or any camera, they'll be shooting in 16:9, and that's what YouTube will accept, and that's what most video mediums will accept on the internet or on TV. So 16:9 is still, for the moment, the way to go, unless you want to be arty and go widescreen, or you want to go social media-y, and that's not a word, and go vertical. I've got no conclusion here, except just sort of pointing out the different aspects. I'll probably just stop talking now, because I seem to be just repeating stuff I've already said, which is not really a good thing. I could always edit this out. Probably will. Let's just see what happens. That's it.